Video, I'm going to show you how to remove scratches from CDs or DVDs. As you can see here, I got one to test, and it's pretty bad. It was basically on the floor of my car, and I was stepping on it and everything, and it just scratched up really bad. So it'll work with pretty much any scratch, but if there's an actual physical indentation into the CD, that's the one thing that this method won't really work with. So there's three common items that you may have. One, of course, is toothpaste. I got Crest, but any brand will do. One is car wax. This is method number 2. And number 3 is a product called 3M rubbing compound. This stuff is great. So, and I have a question for you posed at the end of this video, and it's about the quality of CDs made today compared to what they used to be. I want to ask you at the end what you think. All right, so be very generous and very liberal with your toothpaste onto the CD or the DVD. Again, this will work with movie. This will also work with movie discs as well. And what you're going to do, there's 3 things that you can use. You can use a microfiber, and that's what I'd prefer, microfiber. You can use a toothbrush, or you can use like cotton balls, or you can use like even toilet paper. And what you want to do is you want to go in a circular motion. And you want to press down real firmly. And this disc has a lot of scratches on it. Put a little bit elbow grease. Now after I do that, you can run water over it to get all the stuff off of it, and no, water will not hurt the disc. My disc now, looks like I did a pretty good job. Now the next thing you can use is like car wax. So let's go ahead and try that. Car wax worked pretty good as well. Maybe it might have a little bit more cleaning power than the toothpaste, but it did really well. And finally, the third product is called 3M rubbing compound. And you can get this on Amazon, or you can get it at your local car shop. But it's 3M rubbing compound, and this stuff I use to get scratches out of my vehicle, off the paint of the vehicle, and this stuff is it really works magic. So, pose the question at the beginning: do you think CDs are as good as they were back in the 90s and the 2000s? When the 90s was when CDs started getting really used a lot. I noticed from the 90s I would buy CDs and they would last forever, and you could get scratches on them, and then they'd go through everything, and 20 years later you'd pop them in and they'd still work. And if you go to a yard sale or anywhere and you get something from like 20 years ago, now on used CDs, especially they like put them in like cardboard like this. I've noticed like in the last 10, 15 years, I won't even, be rough with the CD, and within like a month, there's like a scratch on it, just from the player itself.